Wait a minute. Why didn't I hear Duke? Why didn't I hear Duke? Hang on a minute. Duke's not playing. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why. Hold, please. Yep. Stupid new video card. Screwed everything up. Let's try one more time. I think I got it now. I think, maybe? Let's try.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
There we go. That's much better. What's up, Black Duke? Okay. All right. That's better. Something weird was happening last night with the audio. I'm glad we finally got that all figured out. It took a hot minute. All right. If I push this button, I think it works. Let's find out. Is it working? It's working. Yeah, there she is. Oh, you're going to come into focus tonight.
Yeah.
Look at you. Last night you were like, no, I'm not going up there. You can't make me.
Well, my hair's brushed and I've had a shower, so.
So that's what it is. Yesterday you were skanky and unpresentable. Is that what I heard?
I was lazy.
I think 4BF does that just to see me dance. But, if you're going to dance to Yakety Sax, then you got to be outrageous. So, how's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday. It's time for some boats.
Oh, who's in Savannah? Is that Black Duke?
Black Duke's in Savannah.
Oh,
he and his girl are in Savannah.
I am so jealous, Black
Yeah,
Duke.
we've never been there.
I've been to Jekyll Island.
You've done Jekyll, and you've done Brunswick before, haven't you?
Brunswick and St. Simons.
We watched an episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives that had a pretty good-looking place in Brunswick last weekend.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my. Yeah, please. Yeah, we were in the hotel in Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah, we were in Dallas last weekend, and then the hotel. Our tradition in hotels, it seems to be, is when we want some background noise, we always end up on Triple D. I don't know how that happens, but it always seems to happen. So we saw an episode where they were in Brunswick at this place that looked really cool. Reed's Apothecary, it was called.
Yes.
Looked like fun.
It looked tasty.
Just down the road from you.
Yep.
I've never been to that part of the world. You obviously have made a few trips down there in your youth, but I've never been over there.
Yeah. Jekyll and St. Simons were places my dad really liked to go when I was in middle school. So.
I saw your pictures on Facebook today, Black Duke. It looked fun.
That looks really awesome.
Yeah, they were doing some walking tours today. Mom and Dad have been out there. They loved it.
Yeah.
They loved it.
My grandparents loved it. My parents loved it. Like, I'm probably about the only member of the family that hasn't been down there. Like, we even stopped. So, my brother was stationed in Kings Bay for a while, and we even stopped in St. Augustine when we were coming back from Disney World at one point. Or going down to Disney World. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
It's been a hot minute since you went to Disney.
Yeah. That was
30. That was the superstorm of March 93.
Yes, that was.
That's been 33 years.
That's 33 years.
Yeah, we're old, guys.
Yeah.
We're getting old.
That was the year his hot dog got stolen by the sea.
Yeah. Her little brother had a hot dog get yanked right out of the bun at Disney World. Disney World. Yeah. Bird lands, helps itself, flies away.
Yeah. I will always have the image of his face in that moment burned into my memory. He was just utterly and completely shocked.
We were talking about something like that last weekend, right? I was in Dallas doing that card tournament, and I was talking to some players and about certain plays you make and certain the way you play the game and the way you sequence things. And somebody goes, "Oh no!" I said, "You don't really do that to win." He goes, "No, you don't do it to win. You do it to suck the life out of their eyes." You do it to demoralize your opponents so badly they never. It's like, wow, okay, this is sort of some serious psychological warfare crap here. Like, damn.
Leave the Sherman stuff at the door.
Yes. Scorched Earth, Star Wars Unlimited, ladies and gentlemen. It was wild. It was a fun conversation. Anyway.
Yeah.
Classwork for you, huh?
Yeah.
Yay. The grad school student, ladies and gentlemen.
This has been the week from hell, y'all. trying to catch. I got a little behind last week, and now I'm trying to catch up.
I've never understood why anybody with an IQ above plant life, once they get out of school, would want to go back to one. Hard pass.
Because I'm a nerd.
That's true. You are, but hard pass. I'm out. That's like, I got my diploma. I'm good.
Well, my problem is that I started to do the certificate program, and I figured if I'm gonna bust my butt,
I know. We've had this conversation.
I might as well do the masters.
I know. Wow, 4BF. Now you're just trying to walk in here and dunk on us. Like, I don't need that energy in my life, man. I just don't. Like, come on. It's like I'm back at the office. People are like, oh, back in my day. I'm like, dudes, I've been in this business 30 years too, okay? You can just stop with the stories of back in the day. Like, you're the only ones. No, you're not. Like, come on. Just stop.
Well, I mean, the question is, are they the previous generation?
Oh, yeah.
It's
the guy. No, I get it. They live to see some things that I won't see in my business.
Because a lot of them were actually literally out in the past.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly right, Classic. No, I'm not. I'm giving you crap for BF. Relax. I mean, I'm not dating a college student. I'm fucking married to one. That's not the same thing. That's not at all the same thing. Hi, dear. How's it going? Great. You get to cook tonight again. Oh, fabulous.
Hey.
She cooked this evening.
I did cook
She cooked this evening. But last night was the old switcheroo.
Yeah, it was.
I was supposed to cook tonight. She was supposed to cook last night.
Yeah.
And yesterday when I got home, she was like, pretty please, would you cook? I was like, fine. It's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I'm just giving her crap and she knows it.
And today what I cooked actually took longer.
It did. But that was your idea.
Well, it was my idea, and we've started getting like fresh vegetables from a farmer's co-op around here. So I had to take care of
Power, I'm not sure I have a good answer to that question. We're both pretty good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I lean towards, like, we both have things that we do better.
He grills so much better than I do.
I am a grilled meat guy, right? Meat cooked on an open flame outside tastes better. Anyone who says differently is a liar. They just don't know what they're talking about. So I love grilling up stuff. I love to bake. Now, part of that's because I love to eat baked goods. So I love to bake. Yeah. Cakes and cookies, and we have. But
I do that too.
You do what is that thing? We both bake, right?
Yeah.
But Christmas time is my I love baking. I can't get enough of it, which is that's a problem. I'm trying to think what else.
I do a lot of Southern cooking.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of. We eat fried. We don't fry stuff in the house.
Not generally.
Not really.
The air fryer has been a godsend.
The air fryer has been amazing.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, guys. If you don't know an air fryer, you're missing out. That thing is cool as hell. Ooh, now you're talking. Now, Power, that is actually an interesting idea. So here's the thing. She does. I'm more of a cake and pie person. Mm-hmm. She does cookies.
Yeah.
She has 1,000 cookie cutters downstairs. You've got like a Grogu one and all kinds of crazy stuff. And she used to, at one point she got really good at decorating them, like the icing, the fancy icing, the colored icing and stuff. That's way over here. I'm a follow the instructions, put it in the pan, put it in the oven, walk away, look, beautiful baked good. I don't want to do the fancy decorating. That's too much for me. But yeah. We're both pretty good cooks. It's nice. What's nice about that is all the burden isn't on one person. We can both do it, right? So
he does a better job cleaning up the kitchen, though.
That's true. She's got me there. I do that.
He plays Tetris with the dishwasher. So much better.
I can get way more crap in that dishwasher than she ever could.
But I'm better with laundry.
Yeah, so you do a better job keeping the laundry moving.
Yeah.
Once it's out of the dryer, we both suck at putting it away. Yeah. We absolutely laundry will sit laid out on our sofa for a week and a half before we're like, yeah, I guess people are coming over. We have to put it in drawers now. Okay, fine. That's totally normal in my household. So, anyways, I'm taking my stream over now.
Okay.
It is my stream after all.
Especially with that shiny new graphics card.
Yeah, shiny new graphics card.
I am jealous.
Which is totally unnecessary for the game I'm playing tonight, but I don't care.
Yeah, but you know what? You're going to have 0 stutter or anything.
I mean,
like,
you don't generally have this problem.
No, but sometimes warships can be a little bit of a. Usually on patch day.
There have been some times over
Yes.
the years that warships will do dumb things to your graphics card. They had for a long time they didn't have FPS limits set in port,
Yes.
and so in the port screen, your graphics card usage would just boom, and you're like, "What the hell is happening? I'm not even playing the game."
Yep.
So yeah, it was weird for a while.
Change the subject.
That's the permanent camo for Fletch, MK. That's the regular old Joe Bob. You paid doubloons. You've got the official permanent camo. I'm a sucker for the historical camos, right? I don't like I've got the fancy transformer camo. I don't care for this stuff. It's just not me, right? I vastly prefer the regular ones.
That reminds me, I still want to go to the Battleship Texas website and buy the cups that they have, the insulated cups.
Yeah.
That are done in all of the different camos.
Oh, cool. That would be fun. That'd be fun. All right, watch yourself. I'm
All
scooting
the
out.
different camos that she sailed under.
Yeah. Protov, if it were me, I'd pick Kaga. Kaga is a really, really good CV, and she doesn't mind getting up tiered. Mine's is interesting. Like, she's not bad. Kaga is just a better ship, in my opinion. I would do Kaga. City Slob, what are we talking about here? Let's get a game in the OG while we get warmed up. I mean, she could have had some of my bourbon before she wandered off. Are the French Haggis? I like the French cruisers. The French cruisers have a lot of real. In fact, we didn't get to play Algerie last week. I need to go do that with the heel. At least I don't think I got to play Algerie last week. Anyway,
No, we've slept since then.
I've slept, or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. I've slept since then. But the oh, good, yay, tier 10. The French cruiser line in general is really good. They're very well-rounded ships. The reload booster is good in a variety of situations. They're not the stealthiest things, but they're not meant to be. They have to have some weaknesses. They're pretty quick. They've got that engine boost. You can get around the map just about any time you want. They're good ships. So yeah, it's hard to not recommend the French cruiser line. Awesome. Could you finish? Why won't the game load? I love this. Okay, hang on. I hear it. Here we go. All right. We're only 10 seconds late. That's not too bad. All right. Standard battle means I don't want to push too far and be too stupid, but it is very lonely on this flank. I have a Brandenburg and a Colombo, neither of which is going to piss this Essex off enough. So chances are, if the Essex decides he wants to play over here, I'm going to get good use out of my defensive fire. No, I updated my mods before I went online. We're good. Yeah, Hujam, I was watching Clyde the other night, and he was playing Hull, which is a ship I need to play tonight, and we were talking about Sherman, and he was saying that Sherman had gotten some buffs, and I was like, well, for my money, Sherman can only go in one direction, because I loathe Forrest Sherman. I've never cared for that boat. Okay, we got the Shima over here, and does he out? Yeah, he outspots me by about 200 meters. I've never really cared for Sherman, because of the handling, right? The firepower on the ship is fine, but it handles like trash. And so it's really, really irritating to play that boat. Probably, yeah, it's probably a one-time thing for BF. First time actually playing the game. Oh, wow. Immelman just dunked that Shima. Let's go. The Essex is using interceptors. That's actually really noteworthy for me because it means, well, I was going to say I can't be spotted, but then they've changed all the planes so I can't be spotted now. So it's not just the interceptors. Immelman is absolutely brutalizing this Shimakaze. And I'm here for all of it. Hit him again. Oh. So rude. So rude. You love it. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I'm going to back off a little bit. I don't want the Palmer to know that I was here to leave him a little present. But also, I kind of want to see if I can bait the Shima in a little bit. Immelman literally is telling me, hey, I set you up. Go make it happen. And I'm like, you know what? You've got a good point, sir. Now, I will say I don't care for the Smolensk being this close, but 10 clicks, we'll have to figure it out. Let's go end this Shima's life. Let's go ruin his day. Hey, what up? And see, your smoke is down now, so you got big problems. Oh, that's a problem. I think I'm gonna take one of these. Wow. What was he even shooting at? Oh, the Columbo got me dead. Oh, yay. Sometimes I get irritated at Battleship players, by which I mean every single time I log in. Armory trade and abilities. You mean you say you mean the ability to trade in ships at all? Just the functionality that they do it. Is that what you're asking? I think it's interesting. Personally, I don't take advantage of it, but that's because as a CC in the game, as I've said before, and will continue to remind people, we are largely insulated from the economics of the game. You guys have to continue to pay for all this ridiculous stuff that they put out. We don't. It just shows up in our accounts. This one is meh. What's the difference specifically to make this one meh? One of the things that I like about it, from the outside looking in, as somebody who owns everything, the trade and events are meaningless to me. But a lot of times when you go buy Santa crates or random crates, you get ships. You get the game will give you ships that you don't want, you don't care, you're not interested in. The trade and events allow you to take ships in your port and turn them in, and then get ships that you want and play those instead. That feels pretty good to me. What is a Fort Worth? It looks like it wants to be a buffalo. I can't tell what that is. So I will say one of the things that irritates me about those events is, you know, ships that are discontinued, you shouldn't be allowed to trade in my opinion. I don't care if it's a ship that you won't ever play. Well, that's actually being a little unfair. It feels weird, though, doesn't it? Right? I do not want to run into the Z42. I don't want to run into the black. And I have no help. So let's put the guns to port. We're going to use this island and do shenanigan things. Yeah, and I think that's my point, Classic, is that some of the trades just obviously are not... They're not... It's bad bull, to use an Aggie phrase, right? Like, they're just not a good idea. And I don't know why they would offer some of these ships as trade-in. If it's ships was available for doubloons or something, well then yeah, trade it, you know, and you can turn in 2 or 3 and get something you'll play, then yeah, that feels pretty good. But otherwise, hard pass. Like, absolutely not. Under no circumstances should that be a thing, in my opinion. Well, not every ship is grindable, Protov. Like, that's the trick. Some ships are literally, they were only available for, I'm going to say, steel, and now they've been removed from the steel shop. They're completely discontinued. You can't get them anymore. So the idea that Wargaming is going to allow players to trade those in for anything is downright silly, in my opinion. You know, a ship that you can't get again, you shouldn't be allowed to throw away for trinkets, in my opinion. I see you, Daystepper. And that's why we didn't charge that cap. If I had done that, it would have been very, very, very bad. Oh, nice hit on the DM. Nice hit on the DM. All right, I'm going to have to wait for the Zed to back off. We have 2 Vermonts over here. I'm going to loop the island and just do some spotting. I'll probably throw a rack. Nah, I'm not going to throw a rack. There's nothing to throw a rack at right now. I can't challenge a Z42 from this position, not with this backup. Literally a waste of my time. So let's reposition. We're going to let him have the cap. And then we'll push up and try to... Wow, look at this guy. What is this?
Oh yeah, if it bleeds, I can kill it.
Because I outspot the Z42 on the surface. Yeah. What's up? He's got his Hydra running, but his Hydra will run out eventually. Let's see if we can catch him napping. Probably not, but we're going to try. This Yamagiri is just getting free reign of the middle of the board, and I don't care for it. So one of our Shimas was dumb. And then I'm trapped by a Hydro Destroyer that I can't do anything with. I have no radar and very little backup. So let's try again, I suppose. Oh! The Fort Worth took his radar to the 10 line. Yeah, that's not useful, my dude. If you'd have stayed around the cap, you could have been way more useful. You might have noticed. But it's cool. We'll go back up here and see what we can find. Coal ship for dubs. That's actually... That would be the way to do it if you can. That would be a great way to swing it if you can, just because... Okay, the Z42 has backed off the cap. Let's go pick up a cap. My team not exactly covering itself in glory here, but everybody but their Z42 is dead now. So, in terms of destroyers. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up D. This Fort Worth is getting himself absolutely massacred. He's in like a 6-on-1.
About as useful as a hobo's dick cheese.
I hope you've got some cover up there, buddy. You're going to need it. That Columbo is just going to keep moving and then come up and dunk you. Whiskey didn't have radar. No, didn't think so. Yeah, our Fort Worth is mega ultra dead because he just... There's absolutely useless, no point for him to be in that position. Makes me very sad. He's got all these battleships that are playing literally 15 kilometers behind him. Z42 will come back for me here in a minute, probably, but by then I plan to be somewhere else. We're going to get out to mid. We're going to spot this whiskey. We're only down a ship. This is still winnable. City with the resub. Thank you. Welcome in, my friend. How you doing? I think you've been here for a bit, but thank you for the resub.
You're about as useful as a hobo's dick cheese.
The beauty of this now is that... Now, granted, I don't know where the Z42 is, but I also know that they do not have much in the way that can threaten me from a destroyer perspective. So right now, I'm just chilling and spotting. We chilling and spotting. Punched out the DM. That feels pretty good. Keep dunking on this whiskey for me. These guys are both going to bail out of this cap soon. Whiskey's about to roll out. Sabir's about to roll out. We're going to get their attention here in a minute. Whiskey's turning. Okay. All right. Well, we were not. I was thinking about going into that cap. Clearly, that's not going to happen now. I'm going to leave him a nice variety of torpeduses to run into. Might catch the Sabir with one or two of those as well, which would be fun. We're still upside down on points and down a ship, but we own more real estate right now. Whiskey should take at least two of these. He's going to turn in, but he's still going to take one in the bow and one in the stern. Sabir has managed to dodge.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Let's get this Bremen a smoke screen to work behind. My battleships at the other cap are just really not covering themselves in glory here.
Another day, another disembowelment.
All right. Well, we're down 2 ships. I'm trying to do my best here. But team not really doing much with the information that's being provided. All of my battleships dicking around on the 9 line is not doing me much. Not being particularly helpful here. Bremen, however, doing the Lord's work. He's going to burn this whiskey out here in a sec. Let's keep this guy lit. I got to keep LOS on him here. Which means reversing. Stay on him, Bremen. I'll keep him lit for you. Okay. All right. That's done. Okay, we're down a ship. Now we're up on points. This is starting to be a little better. Let's go put some torps on this Tai Yang, whatever the hell this thing is. What is this, an Izumo clone? No. I don't know what that is. I can look here now. I can cheat. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's Pan-Asian. Of course it's Pan-Asian. He's slowing. Oh, I see. He's adjusting his speed to make him harder to hit. And everybody on the other flank has folded like a cheap house of cards. Come on, guys. Get off the 9 line if you want to win. The other flank is folding, and there's only so much that a single Yamagiri can do about it. Like, we're trying over here, but you're not being super helpful. Oh, shiest. The Sabir is right here in front of me. Okay, hold on. And my torps are way too far away in terms of time. We're about to lose control of A. I'm going to go cap B behind this what's his nuts? Tahang thing. Tai Hang. Tay Hay. Whatever they call it. All right, they're going to put the Columbo down. The Z is actually low enough I could win a gunfight with him if I had to. Let's see if I can finish this cap up, and we might be able to go Z42 hunting. Sabir's going to take one in the bow. He can't stop it now. Montana's going to take one in the bow. We're over 900 points. We're fixing to hold 3 caps again. They still haven't killed the Z42, which makes me super sad. Come on, guys. All right, let's get out of here. Bremen's going to come whipping around this corner in a minute, and I don't want to be here when he does.
I'll still make the Hall of Fame.
These battleships just swanning around the 9 line really haven't done a whole lot for us from a victory perspective. There's that Bremen we didn't want to be near. All right, smoke tells me where the Z42 is, but doesn't help me. It tells me I can't wander too close to him.
A crowbar would come in handy right about now.
There he is. All right, we're going to win in 3 seconds. So this was a game, this was a map we basically won on map control and spotting, me and the Yamagiri, while my battleships just sort of did whatever they were going to do. Games like that make me crazy, man. You're so reliant on your teammates to do something with the information you're providing them, and if they don't, yeah, like, this guy just sailed to his death like a dummy. Ugh. 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 Oof. Games like that make me crazy. All right. You guys have put some cruisers in the queue. Guys, cruisers are still on special. We have all the cruisers now. Of course, we're in the middle of the big patch, the big cruiser patch. Lots of cool stuff out there. I'm going to get this Pensacola game in for Black Duke. That way he doesn't have to sit here all night and wait for it. As soon as I find Pensacola, there she is. I think I played this boat 2 weeks ago. I think. Might go back and play a game in gearing or work on the other American destroyer line for a spell, too. WoW's numbers going offline? I haven't heard about this. Hardware failure. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't heard. I was just over there last week. I changed clans around and was like, how long had I been in like old school Kraken, which has been renamed now. It's Mach 9 now. I was like, how long? It was like 8 years. 8 years in the same clan. Sounds correct. It was a long time. It was a long time. Felt weird to drop those tags, even though it wasn't even the same name anymore. Okay, this is redonkulously good matchmaking for us, with a couple of minor exceptions. But in general, we have really, really good cruisers to shoot at. My AA is not the best. I got a Schools and a Shear. Let's go hang out by the Cheshire. I want to hang out with the Cheshire because that's going to take this Big Ernst planes and absolutely turn them to mush. Are we allowed to play Fort Worth? I think, is Fort Worth still embargoed? I got to go check now. Hold on. No, wrong server. It's down here. I got to check the listing. Where's my ship Ship status. Yeah. Fort Worth is showing port only. Fort Worth is not. I cannot play Fort Worth on stream right now. So, can't help you. So sorry, but you may not, says Wargaming. So we will have to decline this time. Dallas, I will absolutely play, however. I need to play. I need to get going on my American Light Cruiser videos. I think our Ranger is not cognizant of how comically weak his planes are to most of the opposing ships. Our I-56 got spotted. Ah, the Schoenberg. Sure. Come on, Amalfi. You're almost in range. There we go. All right, American Piercing. Go, American Piercing. Oh, I threw half of it into an island. So sad. I threw more than half of it into an island. So sad. Ooh, 4 Citadels on the Amalfi. American Piercing strikes again. Okay, time to go be somewhere else. I am far too far forward, and I should not be this close. Bolognese gets deleted. Amalfi's going to get deleted as soon as his smoke runs out. I say, if you don't, if I'll delete him if you won't, boys.
Much better.
Stupid Otago. Go away. Leave me alone. You bother me. All right. Ooh, the Amalfi's very low. Amalfi's on about 1,000 HP back there. But he's got some cover and a heal, so that's going to kind of suck. What's up, Commando? We need to kill this Amalfi while we can. Kill him, please. Kill him. Make him pay. Thank you. Well done. All right. So far, we got a 3-ship lead on these guys. Fuzzy with the rain. All right, welcome in. Thank you for the rain, Fuzzy. How you been? How's life treating you? Let's get a shout out for Fuzzy when we can. We raiding. Let's go. Oh, I'm out turning my turrets again because Pensacola. Stop that.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh, that shot should not have been that bad. This Spey is angering me. I'm so out of practice with these guns too. You can just see it watching these shells try to drop in. Well, the team up north is cleaning house. These guys are 6 ships down now. So they are in, the technical term is deep doo-doo. In fact, yeah, we're going to start pushing. There's no need for us to be cautious, really, at this stage of the game. Fuzzy, we's having fun, baby. We's having fun. I mean, it's just boats on a weeknight. Hey, I got to quad sit in a Malfi earlier from Tier 6, so, I mean, anytime you get to do that to a high-tier cruiser from Tier 6 always feels good. They killed the kid, too? They did. There was a kid on that team. Yeah, he's dead, too. Man, everybody's dead. Kind of wild. Doesn't feel like that kid should have died, but here we are. U-190's running for his life. Atago's running. Their whole team is running for their lives. And the Bayarn can't run because he only makes 18 knots. So he's just food as soon as we want to go get him. Ooh, the Atago is sneaking into range. Well, have I got a deal for you, Mr. Atago. They're called AP shells. I see a radical course change there. I think I probably overshot him as a result. Yep, it's okay. We'll shoot at him again. There we go. One good sit out of that. Gotta love it. You love to see it. Should have put my fighter plane up a minute ago, but here we are. It's fine. I'll take some damage. And push my heal. And get on with my life. What's up, Atago? You may be in trouble with that shot. Ooh, only one more. That feels terrible. I feel like I could do better there. Go American Piercing. Yeah, both he and the Spey are looking at me right now. You're not the only one with a heal. Neener, neener, neener. They gave me a heal too. Sucker. You're dead. Bye. Pensacola is so stupid. I love this boat. This boat is so good. Oh my god. Thank you for this request, Black Duke. Let's see if we can bait. Let's see if we can bait some shots out of the Spey. I'm sad that the game's going to end before we can kill this. We can kill the carrier. I'll be honest, 4BF. As much as I love Atago, I kind of don't agree, right? Like, Atago, let's be honest with ourselves. Atago's been pretty OP for a long time. And now all the other tier 8 cruisers are basically playing on roughly the same playing field that Atago and Eugen and the Brits and everybody else have been playing on for a while. I'm not convinced yet that they are done with all the balance problems they're going to have. I personally still feel like Baltimore is going to be gross. I think the American heavies in general are just gross with the heals. In a good way. Like, as a player, you love it. Playing against them, you're just like, oh my god, you got to be kidding me. This is stupid. I think that's going to be a thing. I think it really helps. I was actually thinking about driving home from work today. I was actually thinking about doing a video on this. Like, let's just pick a tier, and let's look at cruisers, right? So, which nation's cruisers? Actually, let's look at 7. Which nation's cruisers benefit the most from this whole thing? Unquestionably, the Japanese get a thumbs up. The Americans get a big thumbs up. The Germans get a big thumbs up, right? Especially anybody with good heavy cruisers to work with gets a big thumbs up. Anybody who already had a heal, the Brits, for example, kind of gets, don't really care, right?
You're crazy. Son.
Castle, 71 months. Thank you, my friend. The Spanish, they all had heals already. Oh, okay. Well, boats decided to crash, so I guess we'll come back to that in a minute. The Spanish already had a heal. Do they feel as amazing? Nah, not really. So like there's all these nations, their cruisers had heals, and now they basically are just on the same playing field as everybody else. If I'm honest, I'm okay with this because playing mid-tier cruiser, I mean, I've made a number of videos about this, right? Playing mid-tier cruiser required a very different mindset and or skill set in terms of figuring all this stuff out, maximizing it, and not getting blown up while you did it. What I'm trying to say is it felt like the cruiser... I'm trying to collect my thoughts and put these in a cohesive order. As battleships in the game, there are more now than ever. As those have continued to get higher and higher caliber guns at lower and lower and lower tiers, nothing was ever done to help cruisers. So over the years of the game, the decade plus that Warships has been out, the learning curve for cruiser has gotten steeper and steeper and steeper and steeper. And so I feel like this heal going to the middle tier cruisers now is simply a way of them acknowledging reality. It's like, guys, you made this mess. And they're like, yeah, we did. Let's try and do something about it. To the point where a whole lot of people, a whole lot of new players, my assumption, my guess is they would probably just not even attempt to play cruiser because they were tired of getting slapped around by all these battleships. If you die in 12 seconds in every game, you're never interested in learning how the ship works or why the armor works or doesn't or whatever. And so now Andrew, I think, makes a good point here, right? I think that some of the mid-tier cruisers that got the heal, I agree that they need to just do blanket change. I think the blanket change was the right answer. What I think they're going to discover is that certain cruisers need a corresponding nerf now to go with their increased survivability. I'm going to keep harping on Baltimore and Cleveland, but I think you've got to be cautious that you don't nerf them into oblivion, right? Baltimore's 10-second reload married to that armor scheme on that hull with that consumable loadout is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers for the tier. I mean, imagine being a tier 6 destroyer running into that. Your little Farragut is a dead man because your little Farragut barely has 10,000 HP. And you're sitting across from a tier 8 heavy cruiser that can pick you up at 10 kilometers and heal back every point of damage your team finally, not every, but heal back a chunk of the damage your team actually manages to do it if they bother to shoot at it at all. That's not easy. You feel that way about Mines. I've never cared for Mines, but I understand she's got a big following, so I get it, right? And certainly Mines has the tools to be strong enough to cause this problem. So what I suspect is going to happen, Wargaming is going to do what they always do. Patch is here. Patch is only a couple weeks old. They'll gather about 2 patches worth of data.
To Jurassic Park.
Sony, thank you for the follow. So let's say, what's today? Today is the 4th of June. Patch has been out since mid-May. They'll gather a couple of patches worth of data. And by 15.7, as they go into... Actually, no, they'll have the data in 15.7. It won't make it into the pipeline until 15.8. So when they start announcing the balance tweaks for 15.8, I'm going to say back into the summer, August, I'll say, you will see a number of nerfs to certain cruisers that just got heals, right? Again, I'm going to keep picking on Baltimore and Cleveland, but there's going to be more. I think Miyoko probably needs to be on that list. I think Miyoko was a great boat already, right? Most people don't understand this ship because it has a tier 9 health pool, tier 7 matchmaking. It has close to tier 9 firepower. It at least has tier 8 firepower at tier 7. It has trash AA, fine. and then now you've given it 3 charges of a heal, and a couple of years ago you gave it sub surveillance, and like this ship is just so good now. It's kind of nutty. Talin's survivability should have always been good, right? The Hipper hull is fairly well protected, so when you build on top of that to do whatever it is you're going to do, Soviets, you end up with something that's pretty decent. I'll take this Miyoko request, and we'll get back to playing some other things. But yeah. I don't think you're going to see a overreaction that nerfs all cruisers back, right? I think the reason they buffed all cruisers is because there was an understanding that the class is, most people who pick up warships run to battleship right away, right? If you talk to new players, and I'm willing to bet you that if you asked, if Wargaming probably has data that says this, okay, they explore battleships first, most of them. That's what they know best. It's the thing that, that makes the era what it is. And so and then eventually they start trying other things. What I'm willing to bet you, the reason we got this change is that they have long-term data from at least the last 2 years, if not farther, that shows them that players join the game, try cruiser, and stop. Because low-tier cruiser is silly fun, and mid-tier cruiser is dumb. Like mid-tier, well, I almost said dumb. Mid-tier cruiser is hard, right? Mid-tier cruiser is hard, and it's one of the things that I love about playing mid-tier cruiser is going out there, and admittedly, I'm somebody with 10 years of experience in literally 10,000 plus battles, so I am not a fair comparison. A new player is not going to understand the class and what it can do and how to position it and yada, yada, yada the way that somebody in my shoes is. So the ships themselves are capable, but the learning curve is so steep that most players probably are never get the opportunity to really wrap their brains around, oh, this is how you play cruiser. Oh, this is how this works. I need to not do this. I need to push up slow or whatever. All the various thought processes that go into playing a cruiser in a random battle. So the heal, in my opinion, is a way to give those players more longevity in an average random battle so they can learn the class. If you don't get deleted, then you have an opportunity to play longer. And as you play longer, you'll accrue more experience. And you accrue more experience, odds are you will improve. Is that a guarantee? No. But that's, I mean, if you're dead, if your cruiser gets exploded from out from under you in 5 minutes, you didn't get to play. You didn't learn anything. If you got to play 12 minutes before you died, well, hey, you got some shots off. You learned about the ship. And so there's a whole spread there that the heal allows you to achieve, in my opinion. Where I think they're going to struggle is for players like me. Now you're giving some of these ships that were already good ships, you're giving them heals, and you're still letting us play in randoms. The results of that are going to really look weird on paper. Some of us, and by us I mean veterans in general, some of the veterans that are still playing the game are going to absolutely brutalize players with the capabilities of these ships, and it's going to skew things in a weird way, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly right. Daystepper, you're exactly right. Like that's where so many new players I think have been with Cruiser for a very, very long time now. This Icarus not pushing up makes me somewhat angry. Get up there and spot for me, dude. Now that was a mistake. Oh, you're turning. I'm going to try for the AP, but yeah, you're turning. You still got dunked. I love it. All right, with the Fubu in his smoke, most of their team looks like right now they're deploying to the other flank.
Yeah, this should help.
What is a Loudon? Oh, hi, Celebes. every time I spot the Celebes and I go to load the AP, he turns again. I'm like, oh, you're killing me, Alice. Keep that guy lit. There you go. Turn back. Let's have some fun with him. Ooh, that's a good-looking salvo. Oh, I just shorted it. So sad. Okay. New York is slow. I shouldn't have to overlead that. What is a Loudon? Commonwealth battleship, sure. Or European battleship, sure, whatever. Yeah, and that's the thing about heavy cruisers. Like you can angle a heavy cruiser, you can't angle a light cruiser. Light cruiser just wreck. Light cruiser, you just dead, right? You just boned. You're cutting off my vision on this guy, Icarus. You're making me super sad. All right, everybody's tied up at 2 kills apiece. Yeah, let's go. Get that bow fire ticking. Alright, I want to not get dunked by this guy. I need to wait for him to fire and then make my turn. Yeah, I'm about to get dunked by this guy. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Good news is he turned right in front of my torpedoes. I think I might have him dead to rights. Oh, he just took one in a flood, huh? Celebes is going to burn out, though. Loudon's flooding out. Celebes is burning out. Don't murder me, New Mexico. Bloody hell, where did you come from? I'm about to get smashed. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I've had worse. Don't like this New Mex being this close. This guy needs to die. Oh, the Loudon didn't flood out. Super sad. Lucky for me, New Mexicos are squishy. Except somehow, even though he's on fire, he's invisible again. So, okay, yeah. Explain that. Well, I'm dark at least. For the moment. Y'all need to kill that Loudon. Thank you. Alright, New Mex is lit again. Let's see if we can sneak a little closer. We got a 1-ship lead. Life feels pretty decent. Oh, I love Molotov at tier 6 Adildrel. Okay, I'm going to wait for the New Mex to shoot again. Then he's going to get the broadside. Balls. All right, let's see if I led the shells on the Fubu right. That should really hurt him, but no, I think he maneuvered out of them. Yeah, he only took one. Sag. All right, they finally killed the New York. So we've cleaned up this flank fairly nicely. There you go, Mr. New Mex. Come on, bring it on, buddy. Are you so slow you've managed to dodge my torpedoes by accident? Yes. That irritates me greatly. Burn, little New Mex. Burn. Raking in the damage. Let's go. He's about to ground himself. Well, that'll make him easier to hit. I was going to say, let's get that forward fire. So he's got a bow fire now. Let's get that midships superstructure fire. That salvo might kill him. Love it. Love everything just happened. Let's go. Okay, we have a 2-ship lead now. I'm considering going down the middle now. I'm thinking, hey, diddle diddle, right down the middle is not a bad way to go at this moment.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
Although, admittedly, we don't know where the Ashitaka and the Belfast are. That might end up being bad for me. Okay. Rangers scouting mid. That's going to give us some info we don't have right now. Let's see what happens. I'm going to slow down a bit. Yeah, we have no eyes on anything. Our last surviving destroyer is cowardly camped in smoke. All right, let's get some info. Give us some info, boys. Fubu's out of his smoke. Come on, Ranger. Give me the good news, buddy. Ryujo's going this way. Our Goritsi is getting picked on. I'm going to stay back and play defense. That Shiritsuyu is a clanmate of mine, and he's divvied up with smart people. So I need to not be dumb. There's the Ashitaka. That's good to know. Ooh, I get a shot on this Ryujo. Oh, I can't see him anymore. You know, because reasons and stuff.
Yeah, this should help.
Yeah, I knew the Shira was out here somewhere. Yeah, whatever. Oh, bollocks. Who let this guy up here? Really? This is not. This is the value of. This is the problem of not having good intel right here. Pound sand, Belfast. I'm probably dead. He's got a spotter and I got nothing. Yeah. Our ranger not understanding how to spot for the team is a massive problem. And yeah, these battleships over here getting left to die is, yeah. Good game in Miyoko. Outplayed by smarter opponents who are in a div. So there you go. You say that broke the ranked season. I say that just breaks the whole game. Like, I'm in a Miyoko. You're in a Belfast. This is not a fair fight. Also, it turns out, hey, did you guys know that divvying up with good players is a way to win games? Who knew? But I mean, look at what Miyoko's capable of, right? Like, yeah, I'm top tier, but the ship is just gross now. It's so good. It's so good. All right, let's look at take this 4BF Nuremberg request. I have not played. What even is 44? Is this the torpedo one? Is she 7? What on earth? She is 7. No, I'm thinking of Leipzig. Leipzig is the torpedo one. What is this thing? I've literally never played this ship. So this is... Okay, so she's got longer range torpedoes. She has no more survivability. She has... Garbo reload on these guns. Is she stealthier? She's stealthier. What's up, Taranthal? Smoke? Oh, she gets the Brit smoke, huh? Okay. All right, that's actually kind of interesting. Where's my actual Nuremberg commander? LOLOL. So many German ships. Absolutely dumb. What is my... Hang on a minute. What's this dude's name? Jürgen Biermann. And he's a 19-pointer. Okay. 19. Jürgen Biermann. There he is. Wonderful. Awesome. No, not amazing. Let's see. Let's rejigger this dude. Because we now want to have... I kind of don't care about party target, but I absolutely care about survivability expert. I'm sorry. I've already got... No, superintendent. Superintendent was the one I wanted. I'm okay. Let's just leave it. We'll leave it on. Thank you, Mayhem. I appreciate you. I'm sad that King of the Sea is only once a year. Although, in fairness, it's probably a good thing these days. It's probably a good thing. They've gotten to where the tournament runs so long. Oh, this is the event that never ends. It takes a month. I remember when King of the Sea was like 2 weekends. Expanding it to 3 was like a big deal. And now it runs like 4 or 5 weekends. It's, oh, wow. It hurts. It's like, man, the time commitment is real. You got to really want it. I have aerial depth charges. Please tell me. Yes. Probably don't need steering. No. Let's take you. How many flights of planes do I have? 2 flights? Yeah, we want that guy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. We've done some flags. Let's do these flags because these are cool. Always put your big German flag up. And I like my CC flag. Yep, I'm usually here doing boats every other Thursday. That's my typical schedule these days. Although I needed to pull back from boats for a little bit. I was thinking today. I was like, it's been 6 months or so since I kind of took some time off of only doing a little bit of boats here and there. I don't necessarily... Yeah, we lost that Miyoko game. That irritates me. We should have won that game. We had a good chance to win that game. it's tougher for me to stream 2 nights a week right now, but I'm hoping that I can get back to that at some point. And I don't know. There's a part of me that still feels like one of those should be boats. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is probably okay. This is probably okay. We'll go play this boat. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I've literally never played this ship. So sure, we'll check it out. Nuremberg 44 for 4BF. So Ice Rose, I'm much more confident now in the Stompy Bots thing now that I have the new video card. Mech Warrior 5 is not going to keep crashing my OBS and my whole machine. That's going to finally stop. That's cool, Taranthal. Zaf needs to get settled. You know, they went on their big international vacation. They came back. They made the move, and I told him when he got settled in and things started to calm down a little bit, I wanted to chat because I wanted to get back to streaming with him more often. I really enjoyed the Civ games. Maybe we only do Civ. Maybe we do it weekly. Maybe we do it every other week. I don't know. Maybe we sit down and we just smash, stupid AI civs for whatever. I don't care. I miss it. About a month ago, I was feeling that you get right now and get that itch for a strategy game. You're like, I don't want to shoot. I don't want arcadey. I don't want twitchy. I want strategy. I want to sink my teeth into something. So I had about 3 or 4 weeks in, probably it was like late April, early May, where I had, I loaded up Civ 6 and I went back in and played a bunch of, basically I'm achievement chasing. I'm trying to get all of the, win with X civilization achievements that I didn't have. So I went and I won games with Tomarus and, I don't know, there were about 3 or 4 civs that I just sat down and just smashed out wins with them. And I usually play on what is level 5, King. I usually play on King difficulty. One of them I had to keep restarting. Might have been Tomarus. One of them really kept pissing me off. And I was, I had one that was like, win a game on a fractal map. I had never done that. So I started, winning, just trying to knock out achievements and try a little bit of every civ, which was fun. I have to go look at my Steam. Let's see, what was it library. What was it I was actually working on here? Which ones did I get recently? Tomarus I got. Poundmaker was one I had never won a game as. Oh, and Basil. Basil was the one I kept having to restart. I had to restart Basil like 7 times. I could not find the right balance between growth and military, growth and religion with Basil early, and I kept finding myself in games with all these other religious civs, and it was infuriating. And I was like, I would like I had 2 games I missed on a religion completely. And as, what's Basil, Byzantium or whatever, I was like, this is terrible. Like, you don't want this. So yeah, I was really struggling. But I finally had a really good Basil game. I think I won a culture victory or something. Anyway, it was interesting. I just sat down. I was like, I miss Civ. And I had kind of long since decided I wanted to get back to some of that with Zaf. But I haven't stopped to talk to him about it yet. So I need to work on that. Our Omaha has decided he likes dying. Well, observe, ladies and gentlemen, the wild Omaha in his natural habitat, the bottom of the ocean, where he will be literally in seconds. Need to get one more salvo off, because as soon as this Omaha dies, this guy's about to ground himself. Yep. Dunked. One shell. There we go. We got him. All right. We traded an Omaha for a destroyer. I'll be honest. I love this trade. That trade doesn't bother me at all. Most Omahas have the IQ that we just observed. So if we got a destroyer for that, I'm totally happy. All right, we got Tegethoff, Gorizia, Atlanta, and Scharnhorst on this flank. And we have no vision because my stored is trying to cap. This is one of the most destroyer-dependent maps in the game. And here we are. Lucky for me, I've got some stealth to work with. I can't get pens on a Tegethoff. Sure, that makes total sense. I also can't use my smoke because I have no one over here spotting for me. So that makes total sense, doesn't it? I will say I like being 9.5 stealth in my little scout cruiser. Having a scout cruiser with an 11-kilometer detection radius has always felt kind of garbo. Yeah, you guys got to kill this Furutaka. Like, you really got to kill this Furutaka. I mean, I'm going to try. We're going to flip around and pitch in, but Scharnhorst, buddy, that's all you. What are you doing? He's at point-blank range. Just crush him. The torps are already coming to you. See? Well, we traded a heavy cruiser for a destroyer. I don't think I like that trade very much.
Say hello to my little friend.
I am really liking the lower detection on this ship. It feels like you can actually scout with the scout cruiser. Go away, Gorizia. I'm tired of your garbage. All right, well, so far we're doing well. We're up 2 kills on these clowns. My Scharnhorst got himself murdered. So this entire flank has folded, but the opposite flank has folded for them. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to cut back south a little bit. We've got to use these islands and continue to play harassing holding action, because it's all we got right now. I mean, the Fuso is capping over here, guys. Kind of says it all. But we do have a 2-ship lead. Just wait for him to come into range. And now we can't spot him anymore while he can spot me. Or he could spot me briefly. Stored, buddy. We gotta teach you how spotting works. Should get a line on the Furutaka here. I should be able to catch the Furutaka broadside. Yep. Come on, AP shells. There we go. Nicely done. Ah, the Furtaka cut his engines. Clever girl. The shell velocity on these guns feels better. Are these different guns than are on original Tier 6 Nuremberg? Because these just feel punchier. Like, the shell velocity feels way better. Am I crazy? They're Elbing guns. That's why they feel better. They do feel significantly better. Like, it's not even close.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Another day, another disembowelment.
Ah, this is nice that I didn't know they'd done that to these ships. This is cool. Okay, the smoke's not going to last for long. Looks like I get one more salvo and then we got to bail. Yeah, I'm literally like the last poor bastard standing over here. The only good thing is he won't be able to see me when my smoke expires because stealth cruiser, because scout cruiser, let's go. Pretty good reload on these torps too, 75 seconds or so. It's not bad. I could see a case for putting the torpedo skill on this captain. I think it actually would have a lot of value. This is what I think Nuremberg should have always played like. Right? If he's looking at me, he's not thinking about the kamikaze. That fire you're stuck with for a while, my dude. Holy crap, the heal does so much for this hull, too. Oh, he has fire prevention. That's one reason I'm struggling to hit it, to get land good fires on him. Boy, this Gorizia is pissed at me. I think we can win this game, but it's starting to look a little dicey out here, isn't it? I think the kamikazes finally got this stupid Sharn. He's going to take a couple. Yeah, that worked out really well. Good hits. And since he just repped a fire, he's stuck with that flood for a spell. Let's see if we can get some... Oh, good. Thank you for hitting the Gorizia. There we go. Let's see if we can make the Scharnhorst's life a little more miserable by lighting him on fire. The answer there is yes. So now it's a question, does he burn out or does he flood out? He flooded out. Good job, Kamikaze. Okay. 3-ship lead. Still a winnable game. I don't like that I'm going to be in a fight with this Gorizia. Don't like that at all. He's Hydro, which is bad for the kamikaze. I've got a spotter though.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Kamikaze can spot for me, so let's just be a jerk.
Another day, another disembowelment.
He's just going to come right at me. He's going to spot me as soon as the smoke expires anyway. All right, they killed the Heinrich.
A crowbar.
Nope. That's a really kind of bad fight for me because of how good his armor is. But with my turret arrangement, I can kite that guy for days, and he's gonna struggle to kill me because I have a heal, and we both have heals, but I have a heal. Ah, nice. That was nice. 4BF, I see why you like that one. I see why you like that one a lot. GG by the combi. I'm a little bummed I wasn't able to use the smoke more, but that was just a factor of the position that we found ourselves in. Hilariously, our suicidal Omaha, not the worst player on my team. The battleship I got paired off with was the worst player on the team. Says a lot. Won't. All right, nothing in the queue. Paul wants Dallas. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm fine with that. I do like me some light cruiser. I feel like I tried this 2 weeks ago and ended up in a really rough game and did not have a good one. In Dallas. Need to go play some American Destroyer. Need to go put a game into Osborne. I was looking at my gearing earlier, like, man, there's a boat I haven't played in far too long. Somebody earlier also was asking about Mahan. That's a great ship I haven't put any time into recently. I'm so glad this week at work is over, you guys. It hasn't been bad. It's just been busy, and not like the good busy, like the irritating pressure to finish everything yesterday busy, right? Like, and I don't care for that. I don't care for that level of crazy, but it was 100% that crazy this week. I mean, technically I'm working tomorrow, but I'm working from this chair tomorrow. And it's a lot different when I'm sitting here, revising documents or slamming out emails for a few hours on Friday morning versus driving in. Now, admittedly, this week has been nice because school is out. So I no longer have to fight the road with the big yellow bananas in the morning, which is lovely. The weather here has been fun. We've had a lot of rain this week, which is nice. Got to drive home through a hailstorm on Wednesday. That was a new one. Haven't done that can't remember the last time I drove through a hailstorm. And it was funny too, right? You could watch these people react badly. Like everybody was like, "Oh, I got to get under something." I'm like, guys, this hail is not that big. Like, it has to be like golf ball size hail to damage your car. This is like pea and nickel size hail. This is not damaging your vehicle unless your vehicle is made of paper. Ah, yes, the old primetime 9v9 matchmaking. I still don't know how this happens. How does this happen in primetime? Yeah, there were some spots that had pretty good hail, but where I was, it was not that. I was sitting at a stoplight. I was trying to get across one of these 4-lane, 8-lane Texas highways. Right, it's a farm to market road, FM 529 over here on the west side of town. And so I'm sitting at this stoplight as the storm is like moving in, right? So the wind is whipping me around and it's washing over the car in sheets. And I'm sitting stopped at this light and the power goes out. So the light goes, and now suddenly traffic like doesn't know what to do. I've never been at a light when this happened. I've never been sitting at a light when the power went out. So the power goes out. The light is out for like 5 seconds. And then I guess whatever emergency battery or whatever kicks on. And so now it's flashing red. Right, which is 4-way stop. Okay, great. It does that for about 10 seconds, goes out again, and then reboots. And so now we're looking at a red light again. I'm like, oh, and the cross traffic's got a green. I'm like, okay. That lasts about 10 more seconds. Power blinks again. Whole thing starts over. Now we're back to blinking. I'm like, what is happening right now? It was awkward, to put it lightly. All right, Kirovs are really tasty with ketchup. Let's load some AP and kite for a spell. I think I probably didn't lead that to grass quite right. Yeah, I'm a little behind him. Some good AP damage out of it, though. Ismail, my dude, if you're not firing AP at this guy, you're doing it wrong. Just pointing this out. Never seen a Kirov with this kind of death wish, but here we are. I'm trying to oblige him. Cool. You're not wrong, Matt Hatter. You're not wrong. The average Houston driver doesn't understand what to do in clear weather and blue skies, much less in the rain. So I can't argue this point. You're 100% correct. I want to try and sneak in on this DeGrasse a little bit. I think he's probably got more range than I do. I want to get to about 12 here and see if I can have some fun with this guy. Let's get back to a kiting position, though. See if I can get him to commit to a turn before we pull the trigger. Oh, yeah, he turned in. Got hit decently. Uh-oh, you didn't know where I was. Did I lead those right this time? No, I'm still a little behind you. Man, that is so irritating. This happened twice to me now. Nah, Friedrich, you don't get to look at me. Oh, Loudon deletes him. I love it. You love to see it. Okay. What's my detect? It's 10. My detection is 10-4. Okay. He can only show me the bow guns right now, so let's make this turn. All right, I'm stuck inside detection for the moment. kind of crushing this team. Give him the AP here. AP into his upper works ought to be decent salvo. Not as good as I would have hoped. We'll go back to the HE now. The angle's becoming crap again. We are ruining this team. I'm here for all of it. Yeah, I'm with you, Hatter. My parents live over in Spring. I'm over in Cyprus. People in this town just don't... they're just awful at driving. It's the universal Houston condition. If the road is wet, everybody drives like a moron. Double fire. Let's go. All right. I'm going to stop firing for a minute. I want the Friedrich to back off so I can pick up this cap. No, this is not happening. And he murdered my Ismail, which makes me super sad. Need to burn this guy down. He's on double fires. Let's see if I can get... oh, no, I did not say you could shoot at me. Don't you dare shoot that main battery at me. Need to get that bow fire cooking. No, he put out... okay, he put out the midship stuff now. Gotta get you to light again. Ellie's doing the Lord's work over there. Stop it. Nobody told you could shoot me. Okay, that's the last salvo for a bit. He's about to sail out of my detection radius. So if I go dark, I actually have a legit chance to maybe... no, I'm going to drift out of this cap. Yep, that makes me sad. But if I stop shooting, I'll go dark right here. Okay, let's see if we can finish this cap. Our Ellie is just like... I have chosen death. Friedrich knows I'm capping. He's like, no. I'm going to move back up and make you move. Yeah, he's going to succeed as well. I'm not stupid enough to sit here and let him murder me. He's firing HE at me now. He's had enough of the AP bouncing off my meager armor. He repped a single fire. Do not recommend, by the way. And now he's made the mistake of letting me put cover in here. You fool! You played directly into my trap. That fire's gonna stick because you repped the singleton earlier, my dude. Let's see, are you gonna show me the good shot here? You're not. Let's put the HE back in the barrel. You are going to show me the good shot. All right, let's load the AP and have some fun. Boom. Well, he hit me hard at the end, but by then it was too late. He'd coughed up too much health.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Still not sure how he did that.
Better.
Those should have been bounces off my armor, but oh well. We are where we are. I agree with you there, Mad Hatter. I like PEF. She's a fun boat, but the AP is really irritating. It's kind of the one, I won't say it's the one drawback, but it's definitely one of the things that you notice about the ship when you play it. You're like, ugh. We had to work for that kill, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to pick it up. This Fuso is reversing and getting dunked. Nope, he just turned his engines on. Come on, fire. Give me a fire. Oh, Sag. I'm hitting him. Just not getting into light. There we go. Now he'll burn out. Oh, the Omaha hit him with a shell. Thought I was going to get the kill there. That's all right. So, turns out Dallas remains pretty good. Dallas was always good. Pretty much all the American lights have always been good. They just, now you get the heal and it's like, they're just so much harder to kill. They're irritating. Wow, an Omaha who had a decent game. What? Ellie had balls, I'll give him that. His idea was, let's just charge and get in their faces and make them do something about it. Sometimes that's fun. 4BF says Lazo. I think I was going to play Lazo last week and didn't get there. Let's give her a go, baby. Let's give her a go. She's a 7. A premium 7. There she is. Say what you will about the Soviets. I really do like their camo. The green and black and white and clay brown, whatever you want to call it. I do like this camo. Well, I mean, Tier 5 cruisers never been easy. But it's a little worse now because the other cruisers you're fighting have heals and you don't. So I see what you're 100% right, Paul. Like it is going to be tough out there for a Tier 5 cruiser. I still think ships like Exeter and Furutaka and what's the Tier 5 tech tree British heavy Hawkins are still really good ships. A lot of people I think will look at the heal. The heal is a good thing for the ship. But it sometimes is a bad thing for the player because players, you see this out of battleship players. They're like, oh, I've got 20 inches of armor and a heal. I'm invincible. And no, just because you have a heal doesn't make you invincible, right? And so we'll probably see people make some not so intelligent plays. I feel like I want the third heal here, but I don't have the points for it. What would I give up? Top grade gunner. Well, what is my standard detection? Maybe. I like focus fire training, especially for a ship that wants to hang at long range. Yeah, I'm going to run without Superintendent for now. Lizzo likes to play at longer ranges. She might be okay with the double heal rather than needing the third. I do like having that comfort button of the third heal, though. I mean, that's a thing. How you doing, Xanda? Ladies and gentlemen, Xanda is doing a bunch of giveaways over on Discord. I have some expiring codes, and so a whole bunch, like 100 of them that are expiring in the next 2 weeks. So he's going to be endeavoring to get rid of them over in my giveaway channel. So you should see some posts in the giveaway channel on my Discord. The giveaways generally, I think he's setting them up to run about 24 hours a piece. And I don't know how many how many codes you're putting in each giveaway. I'm sure it's a big chunk of them. So keep an eye over there over the course of the weekend. Go check out the giveaway channel. The bot will have a little thing running. All you have to do is like react to the post, what the bot's post is, and you can enter the giveaway. And we've got all kinds of junk to get rid of. Whole bunch of older codes. Older codes, sir, but they check out. All right, Lazo for 4BF. Let's see how we do. Generally, Russian cruisers and I historically struggle a bit. What we got over here? We got Deutschland. What is that? I cannot make that out. Uganda. Yeah, and then what do we got over here? I got Dragon, Nuremberg, Königsberg. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go the other flank. I'm kind of stuck in mid here. We're gonna go the other way. I was about to clear them 4BF. We are clearing them. We're clearing them right out of my hands into your hands because Wargaming's free stuff does me no good. I get enough Wargaming's free stuff. I don't want them. They need to go to you guys. So Xanda is working on helping you guys out with the free stuff. This is one of those maps that teams really benefit from having competent destroyers or carriers because the sight lines are so weird that you really want vision. We obviously don't have a carrier, and it remains to be seen how competent my destroyers are. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, you're doing your Warcrafty, grindy shenanigans. You go, girl. I can't joke. I did that for years, so I shouldn't say anything. I don't want to be this close. Our Nagato is AFK. Nope, he's moving now. He's just incredibly slow to load. T22, my dude, you are not useful playing behind. Oh my god, I'm going to have to make it learn to play Destroyer Guide. Okay. Guys, I have to beg you. If you find yourself playing Destroyer, please, in the early moments of a game, please do not sit behind an island. Please do not sit in smoke. None of these things are helpful for your team.
Come get some.
They have like 8 ships on the other side of the map.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
A Sheer and an Alba is not scary with the amount of firepower we have on this side of the map, so we should really go do something, because our team on the other side of the map is going to get rolled. Sheer just got hammered. Little Gade, do you understand the predicament you're in with me? Look how close you are to a Soviet light cruiser, my dude. What's the phrase? My brother in Christ. That is not smart what you just did, man. That is not even a little bit smart. It's quite, in fact, the opposite of smart. Oh, New Mexico, go away.
My gun's bigger than yours.
Go away.
Coochie coochie.
Balls. This is gonna hurt. Oh, he overpenned. Thank God. They're literally overpenning me. This is hilarious. Let's go, Lazo Railguns. Because my team over here can't do anything with it. Bam. All right.
Eat shit and die.
Yeah, the entire opposite flank just folded like a cheap house of cards. So, T-22 finally doing the Lord's work up here. I'm going to continue to play the map edge. My battleships will continue to cower in the back because, well, God forbid they should be useful. They did beat up the Alba a little bit. That was nice to see. A void thing was melting. Well, that does happen, Xanda. She's around, though. Little T-22. Buddy.
Where's the handle when you need one?
God bless Russian railguns. I'm still behind this Nagato a little bit. Man, I'm plunging these into his deck armor, and his deck armor's like, I don't care about your puny 6-inch shells. F off. Alright, let's finish killing the new mechs, I suppose. Guys, you gotta get up here and cap C.
I'm gonna kill you old style.
T-22 chilling back in the back is not gonna win us this game.
I was born.
There you go. Get up there and get on it, my dude. We're actually a ship ahead, but our map control is crap because my entire team is piled into the same cap because they're terrified of stuff. I don't know. It's weird.
Grass is grass, and I've got the weed whacker. You want fries with that?
I'm gonna go back and help these guys with the Nagato because I feel like I'm the only one who can. Maybe? No. Let's stick with the T-22. We'll keep pushing. Commando, I have one of my favorite mods for years has been the Duke Nukem sound mod for warships. I call him my XO. So yeah, he's a thing.
My kung fu is still the best.
Yeah, he's totally a thing. This Eastern Dragon player gets a compliment for living and getting kills over there. This is still a winnable game. It feels like we're in a bad position right now, and truth be told, it kind of blows. But this is a winnable game. Well, our Eastern Dragon bought it, but he fought the good fight before he did, so I cannot pretend that he traded his life dearly, so kudos to him. I really wanted this New Orleans to come back this way, but it looks like he's not going to. The Kami R is close enough that he torpedoed our Uganda. Okay, sure. That makes no sense at all. Oh, I've met John St. John. He was at a couple of... what did we do? Carrier Con. Carrier Con out in San Diego. They had John St. John there, and super cool guy, super chill, fun. He signed my CD. It's around in one of my... Oh, wait, hang on. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Yeah, there we go. Right there up top. So, yeah, super chill guy. His Instagram is fun, by the way. If you don't follow him on Instagram, you're missing out. He's hilariously fun. I said this was a winnable game. I'm beginning to doubt. Because these battleships are just not... These three battleships trolling behind me are just not smart. They have nothing to shoot. They've been useless for minutes. All they had to do was go back and fight off this Nagato, and they won't, or they wouldn't, or whatever, and so here we are. So I'm going to go back and help the new mechs. You guys shouldn't be here. You have nothing to shoot at.
Got a lot of guts. Let's see what they look like.
New Mexico, to his credit, is running, which is what he should be doing. The Kami has 145 HP. Better get your shot. Yep. You lost it. Did you put out your triple fires? No, you're letting them burn. Okay. Maybe you'll put out a quad fire. Not yet, huh? It's cool. We'll just get you lit again. Struggle I'm going to ask for you is how do you angle against me and the new mechs? I don't think you can, sir.
Much better.
I don't think you can, sir. Well, we chewed him up for you, new mechs. You got to get in here, buddy. We aren't going to win this game by being cautious now. All right. We bought ourselves some time, but more time. Excellent. Good work, everybody. Good work. I'm going to go hunt down this Kami. Oh, I don't have Hydro. Oh, that's going to suck. Oh, and they killed the New Orleans. All right, we're back to 40 seconds. I can't burn the Fuso down that quickly. We could have killed the New Orleans, These two battleships, this Nagato and this Pyotr, are just worthless. They have hugged islands the whole game. They have nothing to shoot at. They're terrible. I'm pretty sure we've already lost, but we have to at least try and kill the commie to buy some time.
A crowbar would come in handy right about now.
This is what I mean about bad battleship play. It just ruins games. Yeah. They don't understand how to position a battleship, and so we're hosed, right? Lazo with the heel feels pretty good. It allows her to shrug off some things that she wouldn't ordinarily get to do. You guys have got to learn how to play battleship. Stop queuing in battleships, please. Commando, enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your holiday. I'm a little jealous. Although admittedly, this weekend's gonna feel like a holiday to me, just because I don't have an event. I got nothing, like, it's gonna be kind of cool actually. You guys were talking about Molotov earlier. I got to go play this boat. I'm jonesing for some Molotov now that she's got a heal. She's got a heal. Molotov has got a heal. Oh my god. Sure hand with a follow. Thank you kindly. Welcome in. Melk. All right, Vladeshi, you're gonna have to. My Austrian geography is not what it should be, so you're gonna have to help me out, buddy. San Luis. Awesome. What in the hell is with this matchmaking? Yes, Grant, you're thinking of Bad Santa. John St. John did voice Bad Santa. I think he's in here still. Let's see.
Let's rock.
Yep, there he is.
My back hurts from that carry. Another day, another carry.
Another day, another carry. That's him. Same actor, same voice actor. Super cool guy. It was fun to meet him. I have a picture with him somewhere on my phone. But yeah, he came and did a little spiel at one of the carrier cons. Oh my lord, what is this? This is Northern Waters. Wow, I haven't seen this map in forever. All right, I have crazy range. And really good pen on these. These are tier 9 guns on a tier 6 hull that's made of slightly above thickness tissue paper. We got a CAG and the L20. Good. The Baltimore can stay over there. I want nothing to do with that clown. Me, I want to be looking for a Perth or an Alba I can dev strike with my Russian laser guns. I'm not even going to bother shooting at the Fantask. What a waste of my time. CAG is barely going to dodge a torpedo. Good for him. Nicely done. We'll get a Jervis up here. Spot that clown again for me, would you? I'll put some HE in the barrel for him. Let's go. How am I lit? One of the other... Okay. All right, hold on. I was like, yeah, one of the other destroyers is still up here. Go Russian railguns. I'm a little over. I let him just a hair. Let him just a smidge. He's trying to run down our submarine. He's got the red haze going. As long as the sub keeps him spotted, though, we're in good shape, because I will kill him right there. Nope, somebody beat me to it. Works for me. Works for me. Somebody beat me to it. Alright, what's my... Oh, I have roll-off depth charges. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, sure. Suck it, Renown. Probably should have hydro on this boat, but I do not. Okay, sub-surveillance is not available yet. Ooh, I can load some AP. Let's go, little Alba. You and me. Oh, the Cossacks got this guy dead to rights. Ooh, triple sit. Enjoy. Molotov says hello. Comrade Stalin says hello.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
That irritates me.
Much better.
Ooh, the Indom is right here in mid. Rodney's gonna finish capping. I'm gonna get out of here.
After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action.
All right, so the other flank is a sad joke. I'm going to put up... Oh, Perth is coming back. Excellent. We are ready to go for him. I'm a little behind him. Sag. I'd be real careful there, Mr. Perth. My AP's gonna hurt.
Now this is a force to be reckoned with. Much better.
Yeah, like that. Your little 6-inch pop guns don't frighten me all that much.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Who's that? Miko! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. He's guessing. He has no idea where I am. Let me help you out of that smoke, Kid Garrow.
I'll still make the Hall of Fame.
Oh, hi, Indom. Spot that guy again.
I'll be ready for more action.
Spot that guy again. I have all the range I could ever need to have fun with Mr. Indomitable. Yeah, let's go.
Magic 8-Ball says
He's turning.
you died.
He's trying to turn and get away. No, Kirk. I didn't tell you you could get away from me.
It's a nice day to die. For you, that is.
Careful there, Mr. Perf.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks. I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Much better.
The problem, Kagero, is when you smoke, we're going to lose sight of this guy because you're the one spotting him. Do you understand why that's a problem?
That's gonna leave a mark.
Much better.
Ah, right into the island, because of course.
I'm gonna run for president.
Come on, Rodney, murder him. I'm not going to get this shot because my Russian laser guns will never get over this island without smacking into it. Now I might get a shot with the bow guns. Let's try it. Come on, guns. Come on, guns. That should get him. Yes, let's go. Molotov strikes again. So, legal, like by the legal version of light cruiser, yes, Molotov is a light cruiser, but these guns punch way above their weight for the tier they're in. They're the same guns that are on Donskoy in the tech tree up at tier 9. And so, yeah. Most mid-tier cruisers, if they've never seen a Molotov, they don't have any idea what she's capable of, and they will be sad when you murder them. That Perth was a very good player in the sense of he understood how that ship worked. Shark, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. He was having a good game. But sooner or later, you know, between my teammates and his, he's going to show me a shot that he's not going to be happy with. And I was able to take advantage of it a few times, which was nice. Tier 9, you know, Grant, that is a perfect way to sum up Molotov. Tier 9 guns, tier 4 armor. Presuming you even have armor at all. Like, and that's saying that this thing has armor is, yeah, it kind of doesn't. I want to play a little Destroyer for a bit. You guys have taken stuff out of the queue. I'm going to come back to Hull later. I'm going to put a game into gearing, just because I feel like playing a gearing game. And then we're going to go back and play a game in Osborne, unless you guys decide to put something else in the queue. Because right now, the queue is empty, so it's streamer's choice. I get to do what I want. I get to do whatever I want. All right, we are top tier. Tier 10 feels good. Let's go see how bad matchmaking sunk me here. How are we looking for radar? They have a Montpellier, and that is it. The Shima and I share detection. There's a Regalo. That guy could be a problem. The Split could be a problem. Okay, just got to play smart.
To kill everyone.
All right, let's get up and do some spotting at D. I'm not likely to dive the cap just yet. Not till I know where the Split is. I spawned here with the Z44. The Split is likely over across from the Xian Yang. Is that Neptune radar or smoke? That's a smoke Neptune. Okay. Kind of what you would expect in a random, but you never know. Some of us are crazy and play radar Neptune in randoms. All right. Goal is not to dive the cap and not get dead.
I like it.
Okay, we got a Valparaiso and a Regalo on the other. I'm so glad I'm not on that edge of the map. So glad. And there's the Split. So that tells me a lot. This may not be the gunfight he wants, though. I have a decent amount of gunpowder and gearing.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Now he gets heals and I don't, so that's a little dicey. Please blunder into one of my torpedoes. You'd make me so happy.
Much better.
Sadly, no.
Damn. Desert
Really?
road, no gas and no chicks.
He just magically gets a lucky fire. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can also get lucky fire.
Much better.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
I don't even know how I'm lit.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
It's time to go be somewhere else now. This guy is infuriating. And I have no help. Not one teammate is here, basically.
Another day, another disembowelment.
I've coughed up all my health. I've never set foot inside this cap circle. Amazing. Suck it, Schlieffen. Burn. Well, we're at like max torpedo reload here now. So that's worth something, I suppose. I'm gonna start staggering my launches here, I think. We're going to lose this game. This team has no idea what it's doing. Kill him, please. Kill him, please. Okay, good. The split bought it. We needed that. All right, maybe this team's not so bad after all. Man, getting no help against a radar destroyer felt really crappy. But we own all the real estate somehow. What's up, Paradigm? How you doing? Willkommen, ja. So everybody backed off of the C cap, and now the Shima thinks he can cap. Shima can probably outgun me right now if he wants to, honestly. All right. If the Shima is done capping, I'm going to nose in the bottom southwest corner here and see if I can... Oh, nope, he caught me. That feels bad. Yeah, I need to smoke. Don't murder me, bro.
Time to put on the beer goggles. If I promised to kill you last, I lied. Another day, another disembowelment.
Just going to make a complete loop with my stuff here. Oh, the Schlieffen is coming, is he? All right. Enjoy, I guess. Nice. Schlieffen bought it, and now suddenly the Shima has no friends.
Just getting warmed up.
I'm actually not terribly upset by this. I still don't think I can win a gunfight against this Shima. Oh, he backed way off. Oh, well, hell yeah, let's get in this cap. Yeah, Xin Yang's going to bite it, but in the meantime, we're going to cap C. Let's go. It is boats, Gabe. It is indeed boats. How about that? Who could have predicted it on a Thursday night, me playing boats? That never happens. That would be unprecedented. So they have the Shima and the Regulo. The Regulo is playing the map edge. The Shima is way out of position. Now I could probably win a gunfight with the Shima if it came to it. But I really want no part of the Montpellier, wherever that guy is. Wisconsin's getting frisky over here. Look at him go. Yeah, these my teammates are just dropping like flies. I gotta finish this cap. We need the points. Ooh, Whiskey got hit pretty good there. You love to see it. All right. I cannot pick a fight with a Regalo. That's a terrible idea and essentially guaranteed death. Charging the Montpellier, same problem. The only advantage I have with the Regalo is I'll see the guy coming. The Janan is lit in his... So he was lit in his smoke over there. Okay. If the Janan's not careful, he's going to get charged by the Regalo. Right now, I'm going to spot for the Janan and see if we can just hold these guys back. Y'all need to kill that Shima. Scheisse. Regalo knows I'm close now, but he doesn't know where. Okay, he peeled off. Largely because the Janan is actually a threat to him. We're still picking up points faster, though. Okay, the Torp Salvo on the Valparaiso is going to go south because he's going to turn in and charge the Iowa. I'll need to kill this Valparaiso. Come on, Shiki. Clean him up. Nope, he made it to another heal. Or did he? No, not yet. Alright, that's a reasonable trade for us. We're 40 seconds from a win here in a game that we probably shouldn't win. But we've managed to cobble together enough kills and board control to pull it off. They certainly can't get on caps in 20 seconds, so they have to get a kill to extend the game. Oh, Xander, this... Yeah, Boats is no problem. Boats was behaving with the old GPU. This is... Boats has never been a high-load game. I could always easily stream this, right? This was never a problem. Where it struggled was, you know, the high poly count, you know, fast render games like Hell Let Loose, like Mech Warrior 5, and so on and so forth. Gabe, I think you have called it correctly. Skill issue, my friend. Skill issue. Sen Yang, absolute hero of that game. Well done. I did what I could after getting gutted early by the stupid split. But, man, nice game by the San Yang. All right, we'll take this Osborne game. Probably the last game of the night. They had to put Osborne in the queue for me. I'm trying to grind this line out. Exactly. And Vladeshi, I've had that happen, right? Way back, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, whenever that little bug first started creeping in where there was no governor on the FPS rate in the port, it was a problem. I had a couple of... Hell, was I even streaming? I don't think I was even streaming, but it's like you'd log into the game, the port would load, and then the load on your card would go from like here to just bam, and you'd hear all the fans kick on. You'd be like, whoa, what is happening right now? And once the streaming community figured out very quickly that it was only happening in port, and then somebody was like, wait a minute, there's a setting in one of the files you can FPS limit the port screen, and once we figured out how to do that, it all went away and was easy. But there was a time that like that was not, you just... By nature, the port screen had no cap on FPS, so it was rough. Paradigm, I don't think I gave you. Thank you for the follow. It must have been focused. Anyway, welcome in. I don't remember Virus being that good, but you're also talking to the wrong guy because Battleship, right? Battleships and I just like, meh, I don't really care. Battleships in general, not my cup. Nothing wrong with them. I'm glad folks like them. I just, put any other ship in front of me and I'll likely play something that's not a battleship. No, that's good, Xander. I'll send your points back. Thanks for the reminder. Commando, thanks for dropping in. Take care, man. Have a good one. I don't remember Viribus being that good. What I remember about Viribus is she's a little oddly... What is with this match? Why does it take this long to get a match in prime time? This is stupidity. She got shadowed. Okay, that's what's messing with me, Gabe, because I haven't played Viribus since she launched. What I remember about her was she was fairly stealthy. She handled very well. The guns were hot garbage, and she felt fragile. So, it felt like she took damage, more damage than she should or whatever. So it was like, this feels like a terrible combination for Battleship. You have low survivability, unless you're not shooting, which kind of defeats the purpose of playing the game. So, yeah, and a Battleship, right? So, yeah, it was... Exactly, she's always been stealthy. Like, that was baked into the hull from the beginning. Low caliber. Well, and I suspect, like most low caliber battleship guns, if you fire them at the right thing at the right angle, or in the right range, depending on what you're shooting at, you can get good work out of them.
So, who wants to dance?
I mean, the American standard guns are technically like low caliber up until you get to Colorado, right? Like 14 inches is not really amazing. I mean, for tier 6, 14 is fine, but 14 feels kind of crappy. All right, what's my detection? I am 6'2" into 6'1", 5'8", 6'9", and 5'6". They have 2 radars, an Alaska and a Baltimore. Okay. All right, we'll see how this goes. I'm saving my speed boost to get the hell away from a radar that I presume is eventually going to show up on this flank. Okay, so they're 12 inchers. Right, but... So, Brisk, I could see on that boat, because the stealth was always very good. And 12-inch works if you're shooting at the right thing. If you're not trying to get citadels on battleships, if you're trying to citadel cruisers, and you're trying to get full pins on battleship casemate, you are in great shape. How's the HE performance? Like, do you find yourself pushed into throwing the HE at angled battleships? And if you do, how is it? Yeah, the Alaska is going to be a problem. We're going to dunk into this cap, but I'm expecting to get radared very quickly. I'm going to put some islands in here, so he's not going to have a clean shot. If If I can draw out the early radar, then I should be able to use this rock in front of me and then get back behind cover in a moment.
Coochie coochie. Say hello to my little friend.
I'm a little cheeky doing this with an Alaska closing on me, but let's see how this shakes out.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Magic 8 Ball says, you
Alaska's gonna let me have it. I'll take it. That was worth 15 seconds of smoke. And we murdered most of the Halford flight. Alright, what's the range on these torps? I remember them not being very good. 9 clicks is passable, but not awesome. Okay, POW is bailing out. We've got a Scores in mid. Man, y'all should kill that guy.
day to die.
You're letting a light cruiser cap mid? Kill that clown. Yeah. Ruin him. Come on. What is happening? Oh, he's got a destroyer tucked up there with him, too.
Coochie coochie.
5 rack. That's the Halford. The 5 rack is the Halford. Okay, so he's running along the edge of the map over there. Ooh, the Baltimore bought it. The Scores is about to get dunked. Yes, please. The ZH-1 is in mid. He's coming this way. Kill the Scores, please. Thank you. Okay, so the Halford is over here in this smoke cloud. Refresh my memory. Does each one have hydro? Yeah, looks like 5 kilometer hydro, yes? Feel pretty good about taking him on, maybe. Let's see. Especially if the Mogador comes with me. We're in a really good position to tag team this guy. Yeah, Mogador's pushing. I'll push with him. In fact, let's go all in here. Yep, there he is. Go get him, Moog. Halford's in my cap. That's all right. I'm going to pick up mid. Halford can keep that one. Mogador, buddy, what are we doing? Does ZH1 outspot me? He does. By a little bit. Okay, we're going to wrap these guys in a minute. They can't control, they have no control over A. We have a 3-ship lead. Bring it on, buddy. Where you at? Where you at? Let's have a gunfight. Come on. Oh, the Mogador is like no HP. This feels kind of bad. Kind of put myself in a bad spot here. The good news is I can get away from the hydro, so we'll just back off.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Much better.
And it got such good gas mileage.
Go away, Alaska. Nobody asked you. Ah, there's my buddy, the Halford.
Time to bring the pain.
We're down a ship, but we should still be able to pick up mid here. Oh my god, this submarine is still an A? Let's go murder this guy.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Kill him, please. I need to turn my A off. Oh, hi. There he goes. He bought it. You love to see it. Okay, let's turn the A off now. Oh, really? Boy, this guy's got balls. You're gonna push into a Cleveland in that thing? Wrecked.
Hail to the king, baby. Time to put on the beer goggles.
Well, hell, I tried, my dude. Dude, you had 4,000 HP. That is not all on me. You had no HP when that engagement began. So, I mean, good luck and stuff. Well, boys, congratulations. You own C, but you don't own anything else, and we have a ship lead. So I'm not quite sure how well this is going to work out for you. Y'all should really kill this guy.
You've got a lot of guts. Let's see what they look like. I'm on you like stink on shit. Can't leave my ride behind.
Need my battleships to engage. Oh, never mind. We only have the Nagato left.
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him.
And the Amaki is pushing the cap. You know, for reasons and stuff. No, I'm not going to be bothered. So the guy's pissed because he couldn't maneuver, but when he had 400 HP, so it's not clear to me exactly what he thought he was going to maneuver away from. I think the salmon is locked up on Hydro, I think. Our Nagato is really struggling to understand his role, it seems. He can't hit the Alaska, but, like, every minute this mines lives is kind of a failure of the Nagato.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Alaska's gonna go push mid, and I'm gonna back cap behind him, so it's not gonna matter a whole lot. I mean, he thinks the failure. He had 400 HP when I ran into him. I don't think that's what the inability to maneuver out of the way of 3 people shooting him was gonna save him in that moment. But he clearly disagrees. So whatever. I'm not fussed.
And you just found him.
It's different when you're trying to maneuver and you get dev struck, but that's not what happened. He went into the middle of the board with 4,000 hit points. I don't exactly know what you think you're getting out of there. What's up, Alaska? Just gonna casually be out here doing my thing. Well, they've tied it up, and at the moment we are continuing to tick points, and they are ticking nothing. So there is still a good opportunity for us to win this game. Our Nagato seems to have thrown his ship away.
A crowbar would come in handy right about now.
There you go, City. 100%. Nailed it. Alaska looks like he's going to drift out of the cap. He's trying to stop. He's going to fail. Yep. Hang on, and I'm working on it, ZH1. I'll get him lit for you. Give me a moment. Hold Kuna your tatas, buddy. We're working on it. There you go. Have fun with him. He's lit now. The trick is that even if they finish murdering my team, they cannot control the board in time. They can't capture enough points in time for this to matter. The ZH1 is essentially dead. He needs to take the mines with him. He couldn't pull it off. All right, our mines killed their mines. That's something. We went in 30 seconds, and they'll never step on a cap in time to prevent it. So there you go. Not my best game in Osborne, but far from my worst. I've got lots of capture points in this match, so I'll take it. 3 full caps, a whole bunch of points on the back of that. I forget what my kill was. I don't remember anymore. Maybe I think I bagged the Halford. I don't remember. Maybe. That guy was annoying. There you go. Map control matters, guys. Ooh, good game for the grind. Good game for the grind. Nice. All right, there we go. You'll love to see it. Okay, it was the Halford that I bagged. That guy was irritating. I hate Halford. I'm glad somebody likes her, but she is not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Probably never will be. All right, how much more do I got to grind out on this boat? I'm about halfway done. Oof. All right. Well, a few more games. A few more games, we'll get her there. All right, guys, time to call tonight. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on the schedule for Monday. Actually, let me back that up. So, Saturday is the 82nd anniversary of D-Day. And now that my new video card is installed and working, I think I'm going to play some HLL. So come by on Saturday afternoon. I'll throw an announcement up in the Discord. Probably going to play some HLL that afternoon. They've just put out a new map for Juno Beach and added the Canadians to the game. I want to go check that out. Monday night, I may not stream Monday. We'll see. If I do, I'll put something on the schedule and you guys will see it in advance. Next Thursday is going to be Mech Warrior. And then at some point over the next day or two, Ginger and I are going to sit down and get our schedules together and figure out what streaming is going to look like for me for the rest of the summer so that she can make sure, I can make sure that her schoolwork, which is way more important than all of this, is getting done and I'm not interfering with any of that. So, and as Zenda points out one more time, he's going to be organizing giveaways in Discord over the weekend. We have a small mountain of codes that expire in a couple weeks, and he wants to make sure they are given to you guys and not languishing in my Excel sheet hell. Hello.
Hi.
She's back. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. If you are a boats player and you want some free stuff from Wargaming, check in the Discord every day. Check the giveaways channel. There should be able to way you just you know how the bot works by now. You should be able to click and enter, and there you go. I think I'm good. I kind of want to stream. I kind of want to stream BSG on Monday night, but I'll talk to you and we'll figure that out.
Yeah, Monday shouldn't be a problem.
I know we have not sat down to do our grand planning for everything just yet, so we got to work on that.
We still need to make a honey-do list.
Yep, we got to work on that. We've got some things to work out to make sure we plan our summer well, so the time is well spent. Yes. In the meantime, guys, let's find somebody to raid. Don't want you guys on Twitch to go without proper entertainment. Proper villainy deserves proper entertainment. Let's see who's around.
It's nice working with proper villains.
It's nice working with proper villains again. I see Zelda's online. That might be a good one. Yeah, I had a chance to read Zelda in a hot minute. We'll do that. We'll get that fired off here, and you guys go hang out with Zelda. She is super cool. You know what? I don't have BSG cosplay. She does. She made herself a BSG uniform 20 years ago and wore it to Dragon Con and did all that stuff, and I've never had a BSG uniform. I'm not special enough. There it is. I do have... Oh, come on. There it is. Okay, raise up for Zelda. I do have a Krennic outfit that I'm hoping... I really need to get that ready to go and wear that to Galactics. But man, I've got 6 weeks and I don't even own boots for that outfit, much less everything I need for the blaster. So I don't know. It's going to be a push, but it might be a fun push to try. So we'll see if we can pull that off. In the meantime, guys, y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy your time. Stay cool in the summer heat, and I will catch you guys on Saturday, hopefully for some HOL, and if not, probably on Monday for some BSG. In the meantime, y'all take care. Peace out. See ya.